Okay, super short scene here. Act 4, Scene 2. We've got a hall in Capulet's house. We've got Capulet, Lady Capulet, and the nurse are hanging out, and then Juliet returns and begs forgiveness for her father, and we'll see what happens. Um, it's a transition scene. I'm just going to spoil the significant. Not a lot going on here, so let's just get to it. Um, Capulet is hanging out with serving men and the Capulet nurse. So many guests invite as here are writ. One or two serving men exit with Capulet's list. So, here, invite these guests. He hands a list, which is another mirror of something that happened earlier when he gave the list to his serving man to invite people to the Capulet ball. Sirrah, go hire me 20 cunning cooks. You shall have none ill, sir, for I'll try if they can lick their fingers. How canst thou try them so? Marry, sir, 'tis an ill cook that cannot lick his own fingers. Therefore, he that cannot lick his fingers goes not with me. So he's going to find a cook that will lick his fingers. I don't think I want that cook cooking for me. Go, be gone. And he leaves. We shall be much unfurnished for this time. Where is my daughter? Gone to Friar Lawrence? And the nurse says, Aye, forsooth. Well, he may chance to do some good on her. A peevish, self-willed harlotry it is. Okay. Did he just call his daughter a prostitute? A harlot's a prostitute. Um, the answer is yes. Yes, he did. Uh, Juliet enters, and the nurse says, See where she comes from shrift with merry look. Oh, look, she's back, and she looks happy. Well, how now, my headstrong? Where have you been gadding? Where I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your behests, and am enjoined by holy friar to fall prostrate here. So she kneels. Prostrate means like in a position of begging. Um, to beg your pardon. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforth, I am ever ruled by you. And Capulet is happy to see this. He says, Send for the county, which means Paris. Go tell him of this. I'll have this knot knit up tomorrow morning. Like, go tell him that Juliet is willing to marry him. And Juliet says, No, you don't need to. I met the youthful lord at Lawrence's cell and gave him what becomed love I might. I gave him all the love that I could, which wasn't much. Not stepping over the bounds of modesty. No, you certainly did not. You did not like make out with him or anything or show your love too much. Okay. Why, I am glad on it. This is well. Stand up. And he raises her up. This is as it should be. Let me see the county. Ah, Mary, go, I say, and fetch him hither. Now, afore God, this reverend holy friar, all our whole city is much abound to him. Like our whole city is thankful to him because he was able to get you to marry Paris. Nurse, yeah, you don't know what he's done. Just wait till you find out what plan the friar has come up with. Juliet says, Nurse, I will go with you. Will you go with me into my closet? Not literally her closet. That means her like private room to help me sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow. I mean, okay, it might be a closet, but the note in the book says that it's a private room. I wouldn't be surprised if she had a whole room full of clothes, but Uh, no, not till Thursday. There's enough time, says Lady Capulet. And Capulet's like, no, go ahead. Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll to church tomorrow. Um, so Juliet and the nurse leave, and Lady Capulet says, We shall be short in our provision. 'Tis now near night. Tush, I will stir about, and all things shall be well, I warrant thee, wife. Go thou to Juliet, help deck up her, help make her look beautiful. Go thou to Juliet, I already said that. I will not to bed tonight. Let me alone. I'll play the housewife for this once. What ho! They are all forth. Well, I will walk myself to County Paris to prepare him against tomorrow. My heart is wondrous light, since this same wayward girl is so reclaimed. Now that's pretty interesting. He seems like he wants to work hard and get this marriage going, but the last thing he says is, "My heart is wondrous because I have control of her again." So, does he have good intentions? Does he want her to be happy? Is he putting all of this on, um, to make her happy? Maybe. But I think Shakespeare would not put this line in here if he didn't want that to be the main reason why Capulet is happy. I'm controlling her again. She's doing what I say. Now I'm happy. Because that's, these leaders, that's a lot of times what they want. We already talked about um, the significance of this. It's a transition scene. We just, Friar Lawrence said, "Go home and make peace and drink the potion." So she's made peace. Check. One check one thing off the list. All right, on to the next.